Hello friends, today we'll be learning about how to make a checkbox, combo box, list box and a group box. So first of all you need to go to the developer tab. If you don't have a developer tab, don't worry, go to the file and then go to the options. In options you can go to the customize ribbon tab and then select on the checkbox which says developer. Click on OK and you'll simply get a developer tab here. Now after you get a developer tab, you can go on insert and then you will see that there are lots of form controls here. You can select this icon which is for checkbox and you'll see that we get a checkbox here. You can just click on it and then rename it, and then you will see that when you click on it we can see a tick when we select, and again it gets deselected. Now we can go to the right click and go to format control and then select a cell link to give the value if it's checked or unchecked. So if we click on it, then we get a true value here. If we uncheck, we get a false value here. Similarly, for combo box, we can go in here in the second icon. We can see here this is a combo box, and we can make a combo box here. And similarly, if we have a list, then we can connect it with this combo box by, for example, let's say A, B, C. So we can just right click format control and click on the input range, these two, and the cell link where it will give back the value which has been selected. So okay, so now we see that we have both the options. If we select ABC, we get 1 here, and if we select D here, we get 2 here. Now going to the list box, we see this is the icon for the list box. Again, right click format control and click on the range and then cell link again here. These two work similarly, just that it shows one value at a time and this shows many values together. So now you can just select one of them. You'll see that the value corresponding to that will come up here. Now what's the use of a group box? This is the group box. Now you can make a group box here, again rename it, and then we can, for example, take a option bar and option button, yeah, and then we can put in 2 option button here, maybe, yeah. So what group box does is it separates the option. For example, here we are using option button, so it separates the option buttons into different groups. For example, if I would have used the option buttons, 3 option buttons here, then the values that I would have got on clicking on the third button would have been the 3. But here if I make 2 group boxes and 2 in each, then the values for this group box will return only 1 and 2 here, and for the next group box it will give 1 and 2 here. So we can just right click on this and format control and give the cell link. Click on OK. Now we see that we get 1 and 2 here. Now let's look at an example for checkbox. So here, as you can see, I have made a table of month and sales and made checkbox for each month. The values that are returned from here are mentioned here, and using these I'll make a graph for sales, monthly sales, and we will see only those graph for only those months which I have checked here. So for example, I have checked April month, so we can see that April has come up. As we can see, January is not present. If we click on January, we get the January. So using these values, we can make these kind of graphs. Now let's see the combo box. So combo box, as I told you, we can make a list. So I have this table using which I made this list. Now this value or this month will return a value here which says 7. July returns the value of 7. So using this value, I can use in another table and get, for example, profit of month number 7, and I have done a VLOOKUP here and have got the 91 value, which is this one here. So if we change the month, you will get a value here, and then you can directly get the profit here. So next we'll see the list box. As I told you, list box, the difference is only that all the months will be shown here together. And similarly, I have used list box as well. If I select a month here from this table, then this value is returned, and using this value I have used in another inventory table and got back the inventory value here using the VLOOKUP. Now let's see an example for group box. As you can see, I have made 2 group boxes with 3 options here and 3 options here. So these values are being returned here. As you can see, 1 is for 0 to 18, 19 to 35 is 2, and 36 to 50 is 3. Similarly, for occupation, I have mentioned these values, which is returned here. Now using these 2 values here, I have made a discount table, and using these 2 values, these are the discount values that I am returning here. So using the index function and using these 2 values, row and column values, I have decided on to what percentage of discount should be given to the corresponding age group and occupation. Thank you.